You have walked past this shelf 100 times. But here is what nobody ever told you. This is the story nobody tells. This is the secret life of a condom.
Most factories have secrets. This one has more than most.
Before the factory, before the machines, before the science, it starts here, in a forest, with one man and a knife.
This white liquid is called latex. Right now it looks like nothing. In 72 hours, it will be one of the most precisely engineered products on Earth. He wakes at 4 every morning. He does this every day. He is the first person in a chain of 4,000 workers who will touch this product before it reaches you.
This bucket holds the beginning of something extraordinary. He fills 12 of these every morning.
Every drop is counted. Every bucket is recorded. The factory knows exactly how much arrives and exactly how much should leave. What started in silence in the trees this morning will leave this shed in an industrial tanker truck headed for a factory hundreds of miles away. The journey from nature to machine is about to begin. He will do this again tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that. The truck he just watched leave will deliver its cargo to a factory where no rubber tapper has ever been allowed to go. The latex has arrived, but it is not ready, not even close. What happens next in this room will determine the quality of every single product this factory makes for the next month. Before one drop of this latex touches any manufacturing process, it enters a controlled storage system where temperature, humidity, and chemical balance are monitored every 15 minutes around the clock. Every batch of latex is tested for 17 different quality parameters before it is approved for manufacturing. If it fails even one test, the entirely cannot afford to discover a problem after the product is made. At this magnification, a contamination particle the size of a grain of dust looks like a boulder. A boulder in latex means a weakness in the final product, and a weakness is something this factory will never allow to leave its walls. His signature means the latex is approved for production. Without his signature, nothing moves forward. He has worked here for 19 years, and that time he has rejected 100's most important achievement. Latex straight from the tree cannot make a reliable product. It needs chemistry. Specifically, it needs a precise cocktail of 17 different chemical compounds added in exact quantities at exact temperatures in an exact sequence. Change any one of those variables and the product fails. The chemical formula for this product is proprietary. The factory keeps it in a locked digital system accessible only to 3 people in the world. The engineer measuring it right now does not know what each chemical does. He only knows the quantity and the sequence. This is deliberate. In this room, one person is responsible for the chemical integrity of an entire day's production. On a busy day, that means 4 million individual units. One missed reading can compromise all of them.
This is where the latex stops being a chemical and starts becoming something else. Through these doors, a product is born. What you are looking at has no other purpose on Earth. 14,000 glass mandrels, moving in a continuous loop, 24 hours a day, 765 days a year. Each one will be dipped in latex 8 times before the shift ends.
The first dip. The latex coating at this stage is just 0.03 millimeters thick. That is thinner than a human hair. It is invisible to the naked eye, and it is perfect. Every mandrel makes 8 passes through the dipping vats. Each pass adds 1 layer of latex. 8 layers together create a wall of protection 0.06 millimeters thick. Every micron matters. Every dip is measured. The drying between each dip is not just about removing moisture, it is about creating molecular bonding between layers. Each layer fuses to the one below at a temperature constant. He measures coating thickness every 40 seconds all day long. He is looking for deviation of less than half a human hair in either direction. In 10 hours, he will measure over 900 mandrels, and he will not miss one. This is the moment of transformation, vulcanization, the same process that turns raw rubber into a car tire, invented in 1840 today. Without this step, the latex would degrade within days. With it, the product will last 5 years. The temperature margin of error in this oven is plus or minus 0.5 degrees. A deviation of more than 1 degree for more than 30 seconds triggers an automatic quality hold on the entire batch inside. It has happened 11 times in the last year. All 11 batches were destroyed. The glass mandrel takes approximately 4 hours to complete one full loop from dipping through drying through vulcanization and back to dipping again. In those 4 hours, it will have produced exactly one product. Then it begins again, immediately. What just happened in 3 seconds took 8 dips, 4 hours of processing, and over 40 quality checks to make possible. And it happened to 14,000 mandrels today, and it will happen again tomorrow. 1,000 volts, 1 second, for every single condom. This machine will test 4 million condoms today. It will reject approximately 400 of them, and each rejection is a product that never reaches you.
Right now, 1,000 volts of electricity is passing through the metal below this product. It cannot get through. The latex is perfect, the circuit stays open, the condom passes. Now watch what happens to a failed one.
A rejection rate of 1 in 10,000 is considered excellent by international standards. This factory targets 1 in 20,000. They have exceeded that target for the last 6 consecutive years. Every hour, 100 random condoms from the production line are pulled for this test. None of them will be sold. They will all be destroyed during the testing process. This is the cost of certainty.
This one holds.
Batch 7. Inflation failure at 42 kilopound spec. These initiable cost facts of investigation of potentially idiot protocol.
Lubrication is not cosmetic. It serves a functional safety purpose. It reduces friction during use by 60%, which is the primary mechanical cause of failure in the field. The quantity applied is calculated to the milligram. The roll you see right now is the result of 40 years of precision engineering. The first automated rolling machine was considered impossible to build because the material was too elastic and too delicate. They built it anyway. The foil seal is not packaging. It is a preservation system. The moment the seal closes, the internal environment is locked in for 5 years. No oxygen can enter, no moisture, no contamination. The clock on the expiry date starts the moment that seal is made. This seal must maintain integrity for 5 years in temperatures ranging from -20 to +40 degrees Celsius. It must resist tearing from normal handling while remaining openable without tools. It took 4 years of material science research to design.
Sådana brälbanverstig en dina begödda orkids the Wafrit when retorted than bakwarchik o kuis, Garimi bibachik incisions, Solvarner keys to pick pushes the box dictions.
That 5-year date is a promise, not an estimate. The factory guarantees every chemical property of this product for every day of those 5 years. In 73 countries, that promise is backed by law. This machine replaced 42 human workers in this station when it was installed in 2018. The 42 workers were retrained and moved to quality control positions throughout the factory. None were made redundant. The factory considers this its proudest operational achievement. This robotic arm makes one pickup and placement cycle every 9 seconds. It has done this for 11 years without a single missed cycle that was not caused by a jam in the upstream line. This warehouse holds approximately 300 million units at any one time. They move through it on a strict first-in, first-out rotation to ensure no product approaches its expiry date before shipping. The oldest pallet in this building is 11 days old. Every pallet is traceable to its production shift, batch, testing results, and machine line. The factory can trace and recall a specific batch within 4 hours.
This truck is heading to a distribution center 400 kilometers away. From there, its cargo will split and travel to 6 different countries. Within 10 days, these products will be on pharmacy shelves in cities the factory workers have never visited.
The factory never stops. It runs 24 hours without pause. This shift handover has happened every 6 hours for 31 years without a single day's interruption. Not for holidays, not for storms, not during the pandemic. 4,200 people work in this factory across 3 shifts. Their average length of service is 11 years. The longest serving employee has been here for 38 years. She started as a line operator. She is now the head of quality systems for the entire facility.
Line 2, calibration adjustment.
She has seen everything this factory can produce go right, and she has seen everything go wrong.
While the production floor runs its precise, perfected process, the team above is trying to make it obsolete. Their current project, a condom wall thickness of 0.04 millimeters, 40% thinner than the current product, with the same or better strength. This researcher has a doctorate in polymer chemistry. She has published 14 academic papers. Her current salary is lower than she would earn in industrial chemicals or aerospace. She is here because she believes the work matters. This factory's products must be individually approved by the health authority of every country where they are sold. Each approval requires documentation of material safety data and clinical assessments. One country's approval dossier weighs 4 kilograms.
The new safe yield. Okay, we need to update the packaging.
Delphi schedule. Starting.
The regulatory landscape changes constantly.
How are rejected units handled here? They are automatically diverted to this chute for inspection.
Every new production worker receives 120 hours of training before they are allowed to operate any production line equipment unsupervised. The why is considered as important as the how.
See this pressure reading? If it goes above 160, you must alert maintenance. Think of it like a car tire.
Too much pressure. Advice to invest to Reagan brace. The fact 60 psi alert maintenance.
The factory uses 12,000 liters of water per hour in its production process. Every liter passes through a 7-stage treatment process before leaving the site. The factory has not received an environmental violation notice in 9 years.
Right now, while you sleep, this factory is running. At this moment, 300 night shift workers are at their stations. The machines have not stopped. The mandrels are dipping. The ovens are running. The testing lines are moving. Because demand does not sleep, and neither does this factory.
He manages the night shift alone. He prefers nights. The factory has a different personality at night, he says. More honest, somehow.
He probably did not read the label. He did not check the batch code or the expiry date. He just picked it up and moved on with his day. 14,000 glass mandrels, 8 dipping stages, 20 minutes at 100 every single one. 12 million quality checks today, and it will all happen again tomorrow, the same, and this factory has never forgotten that.
Every year, 400 million people use a product made in a factory like this one. Most will all end up in the forest sunrise, and that is exactly how they want it.